Okay, so this is the tune to Kenny Rogers' The Gambler. However, I have rewritten some of the lyrics and I have changed the title to The Juggler. And this version is going to be dedicated to all my juggling friends out there. You guys know who you are. This one's for you. Summer's evening, on a stage long abandoned, I met up with the juggler. We were both too bored to sit, so we got out our props and we both started juggling till he broke out his clubs and we began to pass. He said, "Son, I've made my life out of catching random objects and throwing them back in the air and waiting for them to fall. And if you don't mind my saying, I can see your throw is rusty. For a short round of applause, I'll give you a show." So I sat myself down in deep anticipation as he picked up 11 balls and threw them in the air. And as I watched all them fall, he didn't catch a single one. And he took his bow and raised his head and said his parting words. "You got to know when to toss them, know when to drop them, know when to pick them up or let them alone. You never count your catches when you're up on stage performing. There'll be time enough for counting when the act is done." Now every juggler knows that the secret to a routine is knowing what tricks you can do and knowing what you can't. 'Cause every trick is out there and waiting for you to grab it. And when you finally nailed it, well then you have found success. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the crowd. He gathered up his props and then he shuffled off the stage. And somewhere in the spotlight, the juggler made those catches. And in the settling air, I thought I heard a faint applause. You got to know when to toss them, know when to drop them, know when to pick them up or let them alone. You never count your catches when you're up on stage performing. There'll be time enough for counting when the act is done. You got to know when to toss them, know when to drop them, know when to pick them up or let them alone. You never count your catches when you're up on stage performing. There'll be time enough for counting when the act